So we've heard that viruses can jump from animals to humans. What's the science behind that?
So one of the first events that has to occur, there has to be close contact between the animal and the human in order to have exposure, or it can be through environmental contamination as well if there's a high dose. So then to infect from the animal to the human, which is, by the way, called zoonosis when it transmits from an animal to a human, the diseases or the infection. So you need to have the receptor on the host cell that the virus from the animal can attach to. And if that receptor on the human host cell is very similar to the one on the animal cell, it makes it much easier for the virus to infect a new host, such as humans. And we know an example is the ACE2 receptor that's used by the SARS coronavirus 2 to infect humans. So the example would be like a lock and key model where the virus has essentially the key on its surface and it interacts or docks into this receptor on the host cell. And if the key fits, it can enter the host cell and infect the cell. But that's not the only step. The virus has to next block the innate immune response of the host so that essentially it can replicate before the immune response knocks it out. And then it has to go through its entire replication system in the cell, all the steps in reproducing itself within the cell. Then it has to be able to exit the cell. And then it has to be shed in a high enough number to be able to infect additional cells in the new host. And if it's not shed in sufficient numbers, then it's like a dead end or abortive infection so that it won't be able to fully replicate in the new host.
So how common is it for viruses to jump from species to species, or even how easy is it?
Yeah, so it really depends on the virus and also the host species. We can use the example from the coronaviruses, but another virus that we know has a propensity to jump from animals to humans is influenza virus. It can jump from either poultry, avian species, or pigs to humans. And influenza and coronaviruses are RNA viruses. So they don't have the normal proofreading mechanism like DNA viruses. So when there's a mistake made every time they replicate, they don't have a way in their genome to correct that mistake in the RNA code. So that means that every time the virus replicates, there are errors, and those are mutations. They can also, if two different types of coronavirus infect a cell, just like two different types of influenza viruses, they can recombine and make a new virus. So you have both mutations and recombination, and this leads to new strains of viruses. And some of those viruses, then, they are going to be better fit to infect a new host species.